Yasu Malaka. Welcome to the Malaka podcast. Jack Harlow.
A lot of people have been saying I'm the GOAT. They don't mean greatest of all time, they mean that one from Narnia. Yeah, I don't know what it is about me, but people on the internet, they like to roast me. And I don't mind, I think it's funny. One guy said, I don't know why y'all think Jack Harlow's so special. You can find somebody who looks like him at any local gas station. I've heard them say I look like if you tried to draw Justin Timberlake from memory. I think my favorite one might be Jack Harlow looks like the guy who rips the tickets in half at the movie theater. Y'all agree?
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jack Harlow doing his thing on Saturday Night Live there. He was able to host and be the musical guest recently. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know much about this guy. But that's what's great about doing this podcast, is that you get to learn things about different people. And, you know, when he was born, I was getting ready for Y2K, but he was just starting his life in the late 90s. And I don't know, so far so good. He's doing pretty well in his rap career, and he's going to be acting soon, if you could believe it. And yeah, I figure why not? You know, on Halloween Day, what's more Halloween than to talk about a white rapper? All right, so let's do this, okay? So basically, if, Post Malone didn't get the tattoos, you combine him with G-Eazy, you pretty much get Jack Harlow. But let's learn more about this fellow. And of course, I like to go to Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Why? Because it's absolutely free. And we're going to hit a recession, and it's going to hit us hard. And it's, you know, I don't even like paying for straws. So let's begin. Jackman Thomas Harlow. We have the exact same middle name. Nice. Was he named after the tank engine too? I don't know. Who knows? I'm pretty sure I got my middle name from there because when I came out of my mom's vagina, I just came out smiling. Born March 13th, 1988, is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer from Louisville, Kentucky. He started his rap career in 2015 and released several EPs and mixtapes before he was signed to Don Cannon and DJ Drama's record label, Generation Now, in 2018, an imprint of Atlantic Records. Now, if you don't know these two guys, these guys are very well-respected hip-hop DJs, producers. I mean, DJ Drama alone has so many fucking mixtapes. I just lose track. He does his own thing too. Works with so many artists. One of my favorite tracks that he did was with Snoop Dogg called Bad For Me. If you ever get a chance, listen to that one. And Don Cannon too. He's produced lots of stuff as well. So you're after a good start there, white boy. No worries. Harlow's first major breakthrough came with the release of his 2020 single, What's Poppin', aided by its popularity on TikTok, and following a remix with rappers DaBaby, Tory Lanez, and Lil Wayne. It peaked at number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and went on to receive a Grammy Award nomination. Harlow was included on the XXL magazine's 2020 freshman class before he released his debut studio album, That's What They All Say, which was certified platinum in the US. In 2021, Harlow released a collaboration with Lil Nas X, Industry Baby, which reached number 1 on the Hot 100, becoming Harlow's first charted topper. Harlow released his second album, Come Home, The Kids Miss You, in 2022, and its single, First Class, became his second number one on the Hot 100, and first to debut atop the chart. Harlow has received several award nominations from various institutions, including Top New Artist at the 2021 Billboard Music Awards. In the same year, he was named Variety's Hit Maker of the Year and was included in Forbes 30 Under 30. In 2022, it was announced that Harlow will make his acting debut in a remake of, you know what? I'm going to save that for later because I still don't believe this. He did announce this on Saturday Night Live as well, but you know what? I'm going to build the suspense, okay? Because I can't believe it because this movie does mean a lot to me, especially, for a guy that couldn't, you know what? I can't even say anymore, okay? I'm going to keep it a little suspenseful. But the point is, he's got a good thing going here. Why not? Keep it going. Let's see if he can have a number one movie. Eminem did it, so why can't Jack? So can he jump as high as, listen, again, I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to save it for later. But I was able to find some facts on tvovermind.com. / I don't know what that slash is called. I never know. I don't know. I just recently discovered the internet like 5 years ago. Jack Harlow. And it says here, his mom introduced him to hip hop. That's a cool mom. Most people would probably assume that Jack's introduction to rap music came from friends or classmates, but in reality, it actually came from his mother. When he was younger, it was his mom's love for Eminem that got him into rap music. During an interview with GQ, he also added that going with his mom to buy Kanye West's late registration is one of his earlier memories. Oh, okay. First off, I feel old. Second, yeah, that's a very cool mom, man. That's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people got introduced to Eminem early thousands as well, late 90s there, and yeah, why not? Why not? Is it any surprise that Jack Harlow listens to Eminem? You go, white boy. You do what you got to do. But again, big shoes to fill. I mean, Eminem is the GOAT. We all know that, okay? At the same time, he's still 50 years old and killing it. Every single verse he spits out, it is fucking awesome. But I got to say, that's a cool mom, man. I'm not going to lie. What are the odds of Jack Harlow's mom even being younger than me? I mean, I feel old, but that's okay. That's okay. That's why I do this podcast. I got to learn different things about different people. Doesn't matter who they are. It's all good. Okay. I'm pretty sure my mom was against me listening to hip hop, but the point is, she has a crush on Jamie Foxx. I don't know why she doesn't want to admit that, because he's a cool dude. The point is, we all get our influences from different people, and there you go. He doesn't mind being misunderstood. Join the club, buddy. There are lots of musicians who spent their entire careers trying to explain trying to explain themselves to the world. Yeah, that's okay. TV over mind. I'll help you out. Jack Harlow doesn't have any interest in doing that. However, he told Complex, which is a rap magazine, of course. I mean, come on, guys, get with it. I've really gotten to a place where it's almost comfortable to be misunderstood a little bit. And I'm excited for the world to find out more about me, because I can see them getting to know me better, month by month, and really getting closer to having a grasp on who I want to be seen as. Beautiful. Okay. In the end, listen, he's in his early 20s. Let's just be honest. Okay. You're probably going to make a few mistakes along the way, and that's okay. All right. Teens, you have no idea who the fuck you are. 20s, you're trying to figure it out. 30s, try to be a little bit more serious with life, and that's it. But he seems to have a pretty good perspective on life, and that's good, especially for millennials today. They're always looking down on their phones and who am I kidding? So am I. I think the cell phone with videos and internet, it's awesome. I don't give a shit. But the point is, seems like he's got a good head on his shoulder. And again, your mom is awesome. He started writing at a young age. There's no denying the fact that Jack has a way with words. And that was something he discovered about himself when he was still in elementary school. Even at a young age, he was able to wow people with his love for words. By the time he was 12, he had already started writing raps. At 12, I could barely speak English. Yeah. In this day and age, guys, I mean, you got to start early for sure, especially with that generation. I mean, I always say this. I mean, basically, when I was about 20, give or take, internet, was pretty much a for sure thing at this point, late 90s, whatever. You learn everything pretty much. Well, you don't learn everything literally, but like at 20, you get the basics. I mean, now it's like, kids between 5 and 10, you're handed a phone and, the world is literally at your fingertips. So, I'm sure you get to learn the things. I don't know. I sound like Chris Pratt. No, I think I sound a little better. The point is, I'm sure they'll change the voice. Don't worry. Something will. Let's hope. The point is, kids today, they're learning things way faster than my generation did, and I'm not surprised. So he seems like a good kid, and why not? Sooner the better. He would love to work with Natasha Bedingfield. I have no idea who that is. Okay, so if you guys will excuse me, I'll be right back. Okay, Natasha Bedingfield, Natasha Ann Bedingfield, born November 26, 1981, is a British singer and songwriter. Bedingfield released her debut album Unwritten in 2004, which contained primarily up-tempo pop songs and was influenced by R&B music. Okay, that's cool. Lovely woman. Okay, I don't know much about her music, but hey, there you go. That's cool. Okay, it's good that he knows the music that came before him. Because let's be honest, okay? Again, I'm going to sound like an old head right now, but, a lot of this generation, let's just be honest with rap, okay? Last 10, 15 years, it all sounds the same, zibida-babida, magica-boo, libida-babida-boo, all this fucking fast rap shit and, mumble, blah, 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 blah. And, some of it's good, whatever. But, it's good that you find out, what came before you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's cool. Let's read on. As a creative person, Jack enjoys getting the chance to collaborate with other talented artists. As you can imagine, there are quite a few people he'd love to get the chance to work with one day. Surprisingly, however, not all of them are hip-hop artists. In fact, one of the people at the top of his list is Natasha Bedingfield, who is best known for songs like Unwritten and Pocket Full of Sunshine. Nice. Okay, why not? Hey, listen, I'm not even a singer, and I would love to meet Sade one day, okay? That's just facts, So, but the point is, he respects the music that came before him, which is good to see. He supports the Black Lives Matter movement. Jack may not be the most outspoken when it comes to social issues, but he hasn't been silent either. He has made it very clear which side he stands on. Jack has shown his solidarity with Black Lives Matter. Okay, the irony is he bought a Kanye West CD back in the day, and we all know what's going on there. Fuck, man, how do you lose 1.5 million in 10 seconds? But anyways, and he even attended some local protests in the summer of 2020. Well, to go to any protest during the beginning of COVID is pretty brave. I'll give him that. So, but yeah, I support Black Lives Matter too as well. But yeah, it's it's a good thing he makes that public because a lot of people don't. You know what I mean? They want to keep it quiet, and I don't know if I do or not. Da, 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 listen, you live online, you live in the society, social media. It's going to come out what your views are either way. So, I think well, I shouldn't say most people support Black Lives Matter because I mean half the country voted for Trump. But yeah, not my country. Not I'm upstairs. I'm talking about the one below us. But yeah, it's good he doesn't hide anything. So that's good. He prefers to make music when he's sober. There are countless artists who have expressed that they make better music when they're under the influence of drugs and or alcohol. But Jack doesn't feel that way. Jack prefers to create when he's sober and feels like doing drugs can actually hinder his creative process. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Listen, we all know rappers, smoke weed and they go in there and there's that story, what was it, with Future, where, I don't know, he said he was so high when he recorded Tony Montana, he was literally mumbling the words, and then he listened to it the next day, and he had to re-record it because he was just so ripped and shit, and I don't know, just, okay, let's do that one more time, guys, thanks. But yeah, hey, everyone's got their process. Good for him. I don't know. To me, getting drunk and doing a job, it's such a waste. I remember I went to school high one time in the morning. I just doodled for an hour because I was stoned at my desk, and it's just a waste of weed. I don't know. I'd rather just party when it's time to party. That's all. That's all. Come on. Don't I mean, there's weird stories everywhere in Toronto. I mean, take advantage. Don't waste the high. Come on. He has a great sense of humor. Jack loves making people laugh, but he has learned that his music isn't always the best place to do that. While talking to Dazed, oh, the irony, he said, "I'm a person that has a sense of humor, so every once in a while, I wanted to say some funny shit in my music, but I always seem to wish I hadn't. That's why it's been nice to be funny online, because it lets me separate the two worlds." Okay, that's cool, but just, watch out what you say online. I tell this generation, I know you guys live on, Twitter and Snapchat and all that shit. If you put something in print, that's the way people are going to interpret it. So just be careful with that, Jack, and, that's all. But, it's good that he knows that. He knows he's got a good gift of music, and when you got the people's ear, I always tell people, if you can share a good message in whatever song you write, I mean, it's a good thing to have. It's a very powerful tool to have. He's very proud of where he's from. Jack was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky, and that's something he's very proud of. Great chicken. The culture of the area has played a big role in his music and who he is as a person. He likes to rep his city. Could I have said that any whiter? Every chance he gets, and has also collaborated with fellow Louisville native Bryson Tiller. I think that's how you say it. Tiller? Yeah, he's a rapper too. Okay. I didn't know he was from Louisville either. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You should always be proud of where you come from. I mean, that's where you're from. I always tell people, worst case scenario, always represent where you're from, because, if the world rejects you, you can always come back home. So that's awesome. That's, it is. It's I mean, yeah, I assume that's where KFC came from. He was a soccer player. Music has always been a big part of Jack's life, but it's certainly not the only interest he's ever had. When he was younger, sports played a big role in his life, and he was a soccer player for many years. He was even a member of the high school soccer team and scored the game-winning goal during his senior night game. That's it. There you go. Listen, if you can't get a lot of women as a rapper, I'm sure you'll get one as a star soccer player. Okay, it just, especially when you score the winning goal. What a magical evening that must have been. And lastly, he was never interested in school. Again, join the club. Holy shit. From an early age, we're all taught the importance of doing well in school. We are? Okay. Jack, however, was never interested in being the studious type. Jack told Cool Accidents, that's a great name for a magazine, I cheated through school. Again, I hear you, buddy. I forget. Did I say that? Wait, is that a misprint? I forget my entire. I forget. That's not a word. I forget. Forged. That's got to be a misprint. I've never heard that. My entire education. But I was focused on this. I knew what I wanted to do. Nice. That's good. I mean, let's be honest, guys. I mean, today's world, a lot of kids after high school, they have no idea what they want to do. Maybe they want to travel, go right to school, take some time off. Who the fuck knows? But you knew exactly what he wanted to do at a very young age. And, he's born in 98, 22. Yeah, he's only 24. I mean, he's already kicking ass in it. So good for him, man. That's pretty good. Yeah. He's a good old Christian boy. To be honest with you, I wasn't sure if he was Jewish or not. I had to actually Google it. And according to Google, he says he's, she says, I don't know what Google's status is. In this day and age, you got to be careful. But yeah, he's extremely Christian. So there you go. It's nice. It's a good thing. So, like I said before, recently Jack Harlow hosted and was the musical guest star on Saturday Night Live. Why not? I mean, it's in its 48th season. If MC Hammer can do it in the 90s, so can he. So, the very first skit they did, the opener there, was, them doing the PBS NewsHour. Of course, they're talking about all these people that are... actually, speaking of all these people, I mean, there's like 8 people that just left Saturday Night Live. I mean, that's the most amount I've ever heard leaving before one season. But they even made fun of that in the first episode there. And I don't know, it seems like a good cast so far. So let's just see where it goes. But anyways, PBS NewsHour, talking about Herschel Walker. Oh, fuck, what a disaster. And Dr. Oz there running for, senator or whatever. It was okay. I mean, nothing too special there. But, Herschel Walker, I mean, holy shit, this guy's been accused of fucking everything. But literally. But the point is, allegedly, I don't want to get sued. The point is, it was okay. Good little opener. Nothing too special. I mean, me personally, again, I'm not the biggest football fan. I mean, my dad was a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. I don't know why. I mean, we're Canadian, but, I find it very hard to believe that, a football player from the Dallas Cowboys, would cause any amount of trouble. I mean, that's just preposterous, and have a past. And I just can't believe it. It's crazy. But the point is, skit was okay. It was all right. I give it a 5 out of 10. Then, introduce the people, Jack Harlow hosting, musical, whatever, doing his thing there. And I played a little bit in the beginning of the podcast there. And, made some jokes about himself. No musical monologue there. No rapping, It was okay, I thought the Justin Timberlake joke was by far the funniest joke. Did he write it? Who knows? But it was decent, I give it a 6 out of 10. And the next skit was him, his character getting married to somebody. And, of course, they're getting married on Halloween, because why not? And then one of his best man was dressed as the Joker, so that was the whole joke there. I mean, because you're getting married on Halloween, you can get dressed up in a costume on Halloween. And, yeah, it was okay. I mean, they had people make fun of it. The family, they took a vote if he should dress up as the Joker. It was all right. And then Jeff Probst showed up from Survivor, did a nice little cameo there. The tribe has spoken. But he said that first, and then he uh, read the count, which is weird. Usually it's the other way around. I don't know. Either way, I heard Jeff Probst is getting paid like, I don't know, like $3 million a season or something. It's to stay at the best hotels. What a fucking gig. That's awesome. I don't know. I heard he had sex with one of the contestants. I don't know if it was before or after, allegedly, whatever. Again, I don't want to get sued. The point is, it is a good life. And it was an okay sketch. I give it 6 out of 10. The next sketch was, they're making fun of Skechers, rejecting Kanye West. Those of you who have been living under a rock, Kanye West went on Drink Champs, which is a podcast, a rap podcast. I listen. For me, he'll always be Noriega. I mean, I know he goes by NRRE, or Nori, nowadays. But I gotta say that 1998 album, awesome album, Swiss Beats, Neptunes, Kid Capri on it. You got Trackmasters, beautiful album. Kanye fucked up. But the point is. Oh, Christ, he needs help. But anyways, pretty much the whole joke is, they rejected him because, pretty much everyone else is. And, it was okay. I mean, I don't know, I give it a 5 out of 10. It was all right. Then the next sketch was just showing people going by and, like as they get dressed up for Halloween on the streets, people getting interviewed by these reporters. And again, it was okay. I mean, it was funny. The funniest one by far was when Chris Rock was, obviously we all know what happened there with Malaka Will Smith there. What a dickhead. But they showed one guy, the newest cast member there. He had a hand on his head, and I'm getting slapped by Will Smith. That was all right. I liked it. And I don't know, something to do with Tom Brady. I don't know. Listen, again, I don't know much about football, guys. I mean, Tom Brady, okay, it didn't work out. What are you going to do? It happens, okay? She's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. Everybody's going to be okay. Don't worry, okay? Don't just relax, okay? I mean, Tom Brady can spend the rest of his life on his back, okay, if he had to, okay? The point is, it was a decent sketch. I don't know, I give it the 6 out of 10. Why not? And then the next sketch, however you like to pronounce it nowadays. By the way, the last sketch, Jack dressed up as a tampon. So I don't know. That was all right. He was asking people for coke, which, by the way, if you're a young rapper, stay away from coke. Okay, it's nowadays you don't know what you're going to get in it. This fentanyl is a real problem. I do make a lot of jokes on this podcast, but. Just stay away from it, okay? We in Canada, it's a beautiful thing. We have pot stores all over the place. I'm assuming they know what they're doing at the stores. Just smoke weed, okay? If that's not your thing, that's fine. But just don't do coke. I mean, come on. It's it's not the '80s anymore. Come on, guys, grow up. But anyways, so he's in a alcohol anonymous meeting or some kind of drug meeting. I don't know the irony what I just said there, but. Now he's pitching a Pixel movie. He drew some drawings, which were pretty funny. They actually looked like something you'd see in a Pixar movie, for sure. And, I thought it was pretty funny, the way he did it. And, everyone's just curious about, what's your story about? And it's about these suitcases. And Keenan Ivory Thompson even has his own sketch. He drew a suitcase with boobs, which, personally, I've never seen. But I thought it was hilarious. And then Tom Hanks shows up at the end there and makes a nice little cameo, of course. Tom Hanks, I mean, he's a nice guy. He's honorary Greek the last couple of years, him and his lovely wife. So this is, Pixar, Tom Hanks, we all love Woody, pause. And, it's a good little sketch. I liked it. This is definitely the best sketch, I think, of the night, for sure. I give it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was pretty funny, so check it out. The next sketch, of course, they do a whole horror thing, it's Halloween episode, whatever. Biden might run again in 2024. Listen, I mean, to me, Biden is like Gerald Ford 2.0. You know what I mean? It just, I mean, if the guy could, I mean, like, how old is he? Easy, like, he's going to be, or he's 79 now or something. Then, I mean, listen, you got to be at least 35 years of age to be president in the United States. There has to be some kind of limit, okay? I mean, most people retire at 65, 70. I believe in Greece you can retire when you're 50, which is, pretty much explains why our economy sucks. But the point is, there's got to be some kind of age limit. There really has to be. And it is pretty scary. The guy can run again, or I mean, maybe Kanye might win. I don't know, or The Rock, or Kid Rock, or I don't know, whoever wants to, whatever. The point is, it was an okay sketch. All right, yeah, it was funny, but I give it a 6.5 out of 10. And the next sketch was just him doing the whole waiter thing with, I don't know. It was okay. It was a little silly. I don't know. Vaginos. I thought that was funny. That, I thought it was pretty much a failed sketch. Why can't I say this? Yeah, I don't know. Vaginos. Yeah, I give it 5 out of 10. It's all right. Then he performed a song there. I don't know what it is because I haven't listened to the albums yet, but it was decent. It was all right. Then he did another song, and then he went full Saturday Night Fever on us there with the disco stage and all that. And I don't know. He's got style, I guess. I mean, I didn't mention this before, but in the monologue, his suit looks like it looks like his father maybe. It was like a hand-me-down or something. It looked too big. I don't know. Like, I get the rapper, you gotta wear baggy clothes and stuff, but yeah, it's more of a 90s thing. But this one, he kind of looked more like if Miami Vice meets Liberace a little bit there. So, but two decent songs. Yeah, it's catchy. I like it. I can't really judge a performance because everyone's got their own thing, but whatever, it's all right. And Weekend Update came, of course. Of course, they got a rip on Kanye. I mean, dude, how do you fuck up a career this bad? I mean, you're a fucking billionaire for making shoes that have more holes than Swiss cheese. I mean, how the fuck did you fuck this up? Jesus Christ. There's a good sperm joke in there. You can check it out. But what I really liked, that they brought back a drunk uncle, played by Bobby Moynihan. So it's good to see him back there. Yeah, so I mean, the news always delivers. It's nowadays, honestly, it's like worst case. The news will give you some good jokes. Drunk Uncle coming back, nice touch, and I give it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was really good. And then they had the next sketch. It was a haunted house, and of course, they got to bring back Tom Hanks's classic pumpkin head STD pump. The pumpkin guy. I don't know. It's funny. I think they're doing it too many times, to be honest with you. I mean, it's like when Chris Farley did Matt Foley, motivational speaker. The first one's classic, we all know that, but the ones after, they're still okay, but, let's not run into the ground, you know what I mean? But I get it's Halloween, Tom Hanks is there anyway, 2 birds, 1 stone, fuck it, why not? So, yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, the Mario jump sound, that was a nice little touch. But yeah, it was okay. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. But, again, let's... fuck it, who am I kidding? They're probably going to do it again next Halloween. I don't know, whatever. But still, it's okay. It's funny. Then, again, Jack is performing. Why not? They do at least a few songs. Again, good little song, more serious toned. He's got the whole army thing going there, It's cool. It's cool. And the last skit was, them making fun of the View, and Jack Harlow is basically hitting on Whoopi Goldberg the whole time. And I got to say here, between Whoopi Goldberg and the name I mentioned before, the singer he wants to work with, I'm seeing an older woman fetish here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The point is, good little sketch, back and forth there, It was okay. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. So, is it something Memorable the whole episode? Probably not. But like I said, the one sketch I would definitely check out is where he does the Pixel movie in the AA meeting. So I think that was by far the best sketch he did. So who knows? Is he going to keep going strong with this acting performance? I mean, I don't know. Again, should I mention it? You know what? Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to chill out. I'm going to make this a two-parter. Why? Why not? But yeah, you know, will he perform as well in the movie? The movie that I'm going to save for the next podcast. But again, so far it seems like a very good start for Jack Harlow.
Yeah, I guess I'll just say there's a lot of beautiful girls in my videos, but you know, right now what I need most is a woman.
Okay. I don't know what you're trying to do to me, but it is working. I'm feeling like Indiana Jones just stepped on a booby trap, because my whole dusty cave has started to rumble.
I like that movie. Maybe we should watch it together sometime. I hope you're not afraid of snakes.
Okay, Jack, am I sensing a metaphor?
Whoopi, I've met a lot of 4s, but today I met a 10.
Wait a minute! So the snake was about his... Oh my God! Well, Joy, I am wet. And that's all the time we have today, folks. Bring it to Mama.